A local mountain climber is breaking more records, climbing the 14ers. In July, Andrew Hamilton broke the record by climbing all 58 14ers here in Colorado, 9 days and 22 hours. And just the last record that Andrew crushed, the Nolan's 14 record. Well, Andrew Hamilton is here with us this morning, live in studio. Good to see you, Andrew.
Good morning.
It's been quite a summer for you. My goodness.
Yeah.
You know, the two things I get asked the most about you are why you do it and how you do it. Why do you do it?
You know, I never know how to really answer that question. I've been doing it for a long time. I love the 14ers, and I guess as long as I can hang with these faster guys just by going without sleep, then it seems like, you know, something that's fun to do. And it's also my chance to get away from the kids.
Yes, which is a big part of your life.
Right, yeah. So you know, it's like I'm sort of thinking when I'm out there, you know, if I quit, I get to go home and take care of the kids some more. So if I just tough it out, then I get more vacation.
Well, you know, that leads into the next part is how you do it. Mm-hmm. The sleep deprivation, the years of training with taking your kids up. Yeah. Tell me more about how you do it.
Yeah, well, for me, I just, I know I have to go without sleep because I'm just not fast enough. I have pretty much one speed. You know, I'm not a great runner. And so, but years ago, I was an adventure racer. And I was actually, I blew up some races for my teams. You know, I wasn't good at the sleep deprivation, but I think I learned a lot. And I learned it's possible to go for a long time without sleeping. And once you make that connection in your head that you can do it, you know, then it starts working for you. You know, if you believe that, oh, you have to have 5 hours sleep every night, then it's just not going to work for you. So,
of the two records, you own the big one, all the 14ers, and you also own Nolan's. Which one means more to you?
Well, probably the big one with all the, you know, that's like this thing I've just been thinking about for, you know, 15, 20 years. And, you know, you're always thinking, well, how can I, you know, make this route more efficient? You know, could I do it this way or that way? And really, Nolan's is just a subset of that. It's just like one little subset. And whereas, you know, the other record's just all these different ranges and you know, you're organizing a crew, you're organizing, you know, driving and all this stuff. So it's just a lot more of a complicated challenge. So definitely that one.
It's almost hard for people to comprehend. Like guys like Eric Lee and Gavin McKenzie and Tony Kropitschka, who are all ultra runners. Mm-hmm. You come in with a different philosophy. You're very consistent. You can take the pain. What does this, when you look at all these guys coming up, obviously some are going to try to break your record. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, records are meant to be broken. And, you know, I set this one record in 2003, self-powered, where I biked between them, and nobody's really even been interested in that. And so it is exciting to be part of a record that people are interested in. And, you know, and in the 14er record, whenever you break it, you make it easier for the next guy because they can sort of look at your routes and improve upon them.
And that was the case with Ted Kaiser, right, who owned the record before you?
Well, he basically set the blueprint for everybody because he took it in 1 year, took it down 3 days, which sort of blew my mind at the time. And it was this all based on his route, being smart about his route and stuff. And so now I added something he hadn't thought of to the route. And so now people are going to basically be able to they've got the blueprints basically, and they just have to beat me on the trail, which is definitely possible.
All right. Well, thanks, Andrew, for coming in today. Obviously, we'll stay in touch and we'll see what you have next up your sleeve. All right, Tom, Kim, back to you guys.
Wow, what a story. Yeah. Thanks very much, Andrew and Chris. Coming up, Peyton Manning had it going.